2 touchdowns.
Comes the blitz.
And Davis has to eat it at the 11.
He could have protected himself, maybe checked to something else, and maybe he had an opportunity to get another touchdown last year. So breaking in a lot of new guys against the South Carolina pass rush.
Davis again. And a loss back to the 10-yard line, and guess who?
Jadeveon Clowney is just relentless in his pass rush. These guys are really starting to turn up the heat on Dominic Davis and his ECU offense.
Batted down. Clowney nearly had the interception.
Almost had his first interception and touchdown. Dominic Davis does an outstanding job.
South Carolina brings a blitz, and it pays off as Murray got leveled by Jadeveon Clowney.
They come with the blitz. Clowney's just going to come. Nobody picks him up. Nicely done.
3:21 to go. All 3 timeouts. South Carolina doesn't have any. 3 wide receivers, and Murray couldn't even complete his drop. Then he fumbles the football. Jadeveon Clowney knocked it loose, and Melvin Ingram has scored again.
They're bringing a blitz, and Melvin Ingram was on the outside. He was the second part of that rush. Well, Clowney knocks the ball out, and Ingram just cleans it up.
Proctor hit this time in the backfield. He's going to lose 4. Country.
Big fella coming through.
Oh.
Had one responsibility. That was a quarterback.
Call did not go well that time for the Commodores.
Jump change.
3rd and 7, and under heat again. He loses the football. Scooped up. Headed the other way. Antonio Allen loses it, and it's recovered by Melvin Ingram.
Who else? Clowney coming off the top. You see the big windmill move. There he is. He knocks the ball out of Smith's hands. There goes Allen. Allen gets the ball ripped. Great play there, but
Larry Smith in the shotgun. Looks Tate's way, hangs on to it, gets stripped, it's loose, and South Carolina looks like they have recovered.
Zach Stacy, and this is the mismatch I'm talking about. And watch this athleticism. He just jumps over him, reheats, gets chop blocked, and still has the strength to rip the ball out of the arms of Larry Smith. I think Smith got hurt trying to recover that thing.
Yes.
That's some athleticism right there. I mean, there's a reason that guy was the #1 recruit. That's his 2nd forced fumble.
2nd down, the team in tackles. Gamecocks bring the blitz. Newton trying to dance, but he finds a dance partner in Jadeveon Clowney. Newton the handoff to George. Carolina defense.
Look at the defense up the middle here. Just nothing going. No room to run. And the Gamecocks don't have a sack. But
in the weeks leading up to this game. 2nd and 5. Dips. Well, the motor was working there. Did you see the quickness as he shot across? There's a fumble. And South Carolina's got it.
He needs to affect the play every play. One of the things I saw is he comes down the line of scrimmage there to get that hand in and jar that ball out. He doesn't play every single down. That will happen with youth and experience.
All right at the block C in midfield. Boy, and they blow that up. Not good was Clowney.
He's not going for any kind of fake up the middle. He's going straight for the quarterback Dupree like he knew what was happening.
And now just over 5 minutes left. And it looks like South Carolina's going to win their 3rd in a row against their in-state rivals from Clemson. And now Taj Boyd roughed up by Jadeveon Clowney.
I'm looking for him in the passing game.
Pitch to Abdullah now. And he is cut down in the backfield, this kid, to play SEC football.
You know, all he did was become a freshman of the year in the SEC.
Trying to hold on to this 3-point margin. Martinez, pressure coming, and Clowney brings him down.
Clowney coming from the right side, stays with it. There's nowhere for Martinez to go to the other side. He comes right back to Clowney. And he's a versatile player. You can play him inside, outside. He's played middle linebacker in option situations in the past. And how about that guy?
Well, he's the future.
Watch the matchup there. Too much quickness, too much speed. He gets grabbed. He's still there. You're talking about a guy who's going to be a big-time player.
Misdirection. Clowney absolutely swallows it up. Jadeveon Clowney.
To stop the run, but you watch him get off the football. He gets underneath. It just does a great job recognizing the play, blows up the tackle, and is in the backfield. And that's what you want to see. You want to see him being hyperactive, get in the backfield as quick as possible. Because
3rd down and 11. Wesley Tate has returned. Rodgers buying a little time. Starting to run out of time, and now it's all gone. And guess who's there?
By Lorenzo Ward, zone blitz. Shaq Wilson here playing middle linebacker, comes through untouched, and he forces Jordan Rodgers to flush out. I talked earlier, you have to know when the play's dead.
If you're going to play that position.
Dobson back in the game, a little delay handoff.
Clowney get off the football right here. And he reads the draw play, which gets just enough of the jersey to...
Shane Cart will get the start here in the second half to replace Rio Johnson. Of course, it was a three-way battle for that quarterback job.
A setback behind quarterback Jonathan Perry. Franklin. Clowney says, not this time.
Not only in the pass rush, but in the running game, and I think that's where he's improved the most. You see the move to the inside.
Blazers 4 for 13 on 3rd down, 31% conversion rate. And Clowney almost decapitated him.
Clowney out of the bottom of the screen down here, and he's going to shoot out of this thing like a sprinter. And the speed, to see the shoulder dip right there.
Jackson snowed under and driven back for a loss to the 11-yard line.
All the guys, look at Taylor again, blow this thing up. He's the one that forces that into the backfield and allows his teammates to get there. Shaq Wilson.
2:20 and counting, 3rd quarter. Perry. Clowney grabs at him, tackled, and they...
To get to Jonathan Perry, he shows upfield, then he slides up underneath, just continues to stay with the play, and he's able to trip Perry up from behind.
There's Clowney. It's still Justin Britt, number 68. Matchup, watch the arm over, beats him on the short corner. Again, let's go back.
Let's see, nope, back out.
Spins inside, didn't he?
There it is. That's his favorite move.
I don't know if anybody can handle him all game. He's a, 6'7" man out there. He's a tough matchup for an NFL tackle.
There's a lot of heat on Joker Phillips, they say. Even though he's only in his 3rd year, but he has recruited some talent.
If you're Randy Sanders, the offensive coordinator, what do you do now?
Janine, a lot of this is learning on the fly. Whitlow running here, taken down short of the line of scrimmage.
2010, but nobody expected it then either.
Clowney, a lot of pressure. Ball bounces in the air, picked off.
Is the interception, but Whitlow panics a little bit here. Pardon me, that hits the guard, number 67, Larry Warford at the right.
Hit him right between the numbers.
But Clowney, as Whitlow was backing up, that's a young guy starting to see white jerseys.
He owned every passing record in the Southeastern Conference. If there was a record, it belonged to Steve Spurrier. He was absolutely magnificent.
Just absolutely knocks the offensive tackle down.
Clowney spreads out just a little bit on Gates. On 1st and 15, the swim move, and he's got Gurley.
The quickness. This is the difference, I think, with what we're seeing with Clowney. You talked about a swim move, the technique. Last year, he was a true freshman and just a tremendous athlete. This year, he's put on 20 pounds.
Clowney's got him. He sacks him.
He's going to help Gates. Gates has no chance to block Clowney. Absolutely no chance to be able to slow him down. The freshman, he kind of olays him.
3rd and 3. Going to try. He's not going to get it on this 3rd down. No chance whatsoever.
Linebackers and safeties. You got 9 guys up there at the line of scrimmage trying to stop Kenny Hilliard.
From the gun, deflected again.
One more than they could handle. They just rolled the dice and said, you know what, one-on-one on the outside, there's not a safety in the middle.
Got him. Now will they play Clowney again?
They tried to run a play-action pass, but again, Clowney this time goes right behind Jordan Reed.
Now they are in field goal range after the play.
Minute 15 left. Bray stepping up. Clowney forced the fumble. It's loose. South Carolina ball.
59 minutes you've blocked Jadeveon Clowney. Antonio Richardson sleeps warm tired, and he comes around and makes a game-changing play. You cannot take a play off with Jadeveon Clowney, and give him credit. He's been blocked most of the day, but he's continued to play, and that's clearly a fumble. Should have challenged it.
Bray. Look out! Clowney came again.
Found a crack. And now he knows.
And again, pressure, Clowney.
Tyler Wilson's read is, if he crashes down, I keep the football. But Jadeveon Clowney is a good enough athlete.
Dennis Johnson. Bouncing out. Jadeveon Clowney will take him down 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I've seen film of him in high school. I've seen film in college. I've never seen anybody get to the edge on him when he's not been double teamed or pinned inside somehow. No.
And he's only a sophomore.
Didn't play last week. Was bothered by the leg issue. But he's out there giving it a go as Boyd ends up finding him.
You can see him. He's right up top here. And then, like you said, Taj Boyd, he's trying to get out of the thing, and he against a good defensive front.
Boyd steps up. Flag is down as he is taken down.
Quarterback just getting into his groove. Thompson, he came over here just a second ago and bumped knuckles with each and every one of his linemen.
Boyd is taken down.
Now this is pretty well blocked. You just got to get out of there, and Clowney just stays with it, does a nice job.
Game day will be there next Saturday in Atlanta. And add to that total, huge Jadeveon Clowney, his 4th sack of the night.
You can see him down here in the bottom of your screen. It's just a speed. Just ran right past him.
He's got his back to the field, and he's more worried about his players as Jadeveon Clowney finishes off his night.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do.
Clowney just says, I'll take care of business right here. You give me this long to catch my breath, I'll come off the ball and rock you and get it right back for our offense. How about that quickness and get off? And he scoops it up with his left hand. He wanted to roll with it. Not many guys I've ever seen can get off the ball and rock people like Clowney.
What a play by the man, as we've said, who's touted as the best player in the country. Second and short. Chuck it out there to Denard Robinson, and Robinson doesn't get it.
Leverages the play. He does an excellent job holding his ground.
The gain of 11. Big hit in the backfield again. It is Clowney on Robinson.
Jadeveon Clowney, and he beats Luan like a drum. Great hand usage, good get off. He's an impact tackler, don't you think, Mike? I can feel those up here. My bones hurt.
On ESPN, Samantha Ponder also riding down there. Clowney after Renner. And Renner gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And he is rested. Watch the double team. Swims Hurst, blows up A.J. Blue, a tailback, and forces Renner.
Just outside the Gamecocks 35. Nice play fake, and Murray's in trouble, and Clowney's got it.
Watch him take one step up and then a quick inside move. And I don't know if Marshall was supposed to help the tackle Gates on that play or not.
Gurley can't get away this time. Jadeveon Clowney holding on for dear life.
Works down the line of scrimmage.
Wasn't crazy about his defense against Georgia. Wasn't crazy about it on that play. Look out. Here comes Clowney. Ball is out. South Carolina's got it. The All-American comes flying in. Hits the quarterback. Ball is out. Carolina's got it.
The 8th pass since that interception in the first quarter.
Wow. There's Clowney.
Watch him give the outside move, little swim move. Gave it to David Hurd, took it away, never touched.
Because that the
Protection was designed to come my way, and I made the mistake. Here's Clowney again. That one about 6 yards.
Well, they try to block him with the tight end, Brendan Downs, and he just whiffs.
Lost 19 straight games against ranked teams. The last win was in 09 against South Carolina. Had a little trouble with the exchange. And there's Clowney picking up the running back, Neal, and planting him.
Richardson tries to log him on the outside. Boy, that really does look like Michigan.
By the Vols, their 16th of the year, tied for first in the SEC. Neal, no running room, and look who's there again.
But he's going to have to dig out of a 14-zip hole here in the second half, as they will start with a tackle for loss.
And then just runs right through Anderson like he doesn't even exist.
A good kicker in Andrew Baggett. Oh, that was Clowney just getting up in the face of Matty Mock.
Back underneath him for the screen. See this right here. And then he just tried to slip it back underneath.
Batted down at the line by Jadeveon Clowney.
Right here, nice stunt. Doesn't get there because they're aware of him, but if he can't get there.
As Trey Burton once again lined up for that direct snap. And Clowney is back.
And not only that, they chose not to block him. That's not a good idea.
Load up that left side of the line. They pull him. Hello, Mr. Clowney. Welcome to 3rd and goal.
Watch Clowney. He's going to take that hard inside move. It wasn't even close.
I mean, stop it. Look at this.
That's what he does very well.
There's 300 pounds in his face.
Under heat again, and there's Clowney.
And that's a one-on-one between Clowney and Brandon Thomas. And I can't kill Brandon Thomas. That sack.
1st and 10 for Taj Boyd. Hands it off to McDowell, who's brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Jadeveon Clowney.
And just look at the wingspan here. There's the kind of effort in the hands, getting chopped down. His opportunity to quiet him here in the second half.
The pass hit as he released it.
This hurts.
Here's 2nd and 1. They've run between the tackles 5 times for 38 yards, but Clowney this time is back there to throw. Gordon down.
Nobody's going to block him on the weak side. You can do this with some defensive ends in the Big Ten that don't have the speed to run that down.
For South Carolina, he was out for most of the drive, and it is play action. Stabby hit by Clowney and throws it away.
Great job by Victor Hampton. They got a little bit of pressure from Clowney.
Still outside 5 minutes of the clock. Runs on the ready for play. After going out of bounds, Phillips pass deflected by Clowney, incomplete. In Clowney, the numbers are almost identical from a year ago when he had 13 sacks. Clock starts on the ready for play. Phillips going to work. And again, Clowney knocks it down.
Everybody talks about the sacks, but as a quarterback, this is just as frustrating.